Alright, so with season 1 out of the way, I wanna give my current thoughts about season 1 and what I thought of it. And I'll be honest here, this will be very, very surprising. So sit right down, grab some popcorn or something like that, and let's get started with this video. So here's a story how I first came upon UnOrdinary. I was on a YouTube video one day. I forgot what video it was. It probably got taken down by now, but in this video, I saw an ad for UnOrdinary. I was like, holy crap, this looks cool, so let me get into it. So, starting off with the prologue and them fighting over a piece of cake. The prologue was really good in my opinion. It like gives us like a little taste of how the series actually will go. And like, I'll be honest, I do like John in like the beginning stages of the series. Like, the dude was like so chill, he minded his own business, helping when he needed to, and I was just really just satisfied with that. Then we got introduced to Serafina, and all that just went away, and I just put my attention on that. Like, the interactions that we were seeing, sorry, I'm a little bit sick, but some of the interactions, some of the things that were happening like in the beginning of the series, it was like leading up to a few things. And like in chapter like, what's it, 9 or 10, like when the guy gave her the teddy bear, I noticed a smirk on his face, so I knew something was up, but I didn't think we would get it like so far later. Then like the Turf Wars arc. Oh my god, we actually got a real like full-fledged what abilities can do in the series. Like, we got introduced to Blake. I was like, yeah, I ain't gonna like this character. He's just gonna be a flaming hothead. And that's what we got at first. But after a while, I started to like him. But on to what I was thinking. But with the whole Turf Wars, we saw this in the abilities, and I seriously enjoyed that. I was like really hyping it up. Like, even when Rain came out, I was just like, wow. Like, these abilities are like really creative. Then we get like the little backstory of John and Serafina. It was cute. It was cute. It reminded me of some things that happened to me in school, but it was cute. I kind of enjoyed it. Then like going in to like the whole, I don't even know what to call this arc. When Eisen was like, you know, getting information on John, and Arlo told him to, I was like, okay, this is not gonna end well. And just like I thought, it wasn't gonna end well. Like, Eisen crushed his wrist, even though John kind of did initiate that. John shouldn't have, like, you know, destroyed his wrist like that. Because from what I seen, it looked like his wrist was just dropping. Sorry for the pronunciation. I had terrible speech. But when his wrist was it was shaking. And like someone did point out that he did have a cast in the next episode. I never caught that. But after all that stuff, Serafina getting suspended under Arlo's orders, I was getting mad at Arlo, but it kind of makes sense in a way. Because as far as Arlo is concerned, he's just trying to keep the hierarchy in check. And I can kind of respect that. He kind of did what Ray was, in a way, doing. Like, keeping everybody in check, but he didn't do the helping aspect. He just wanted to make sure everybody was in check so they don't step out of line. Then we get to everything we know so far. Fitness and Millie breaking John's phone, John getting beat up, and how Serafina was acting at home. like all that information we were getting, it was just a little bit too much. Then we got when John O was nearly activating his ability. I think it was chapter 42 or 43 that happened. I was literally shitting this whole time. Then we got the bonus episode. Then we got a trio trouble. I kind of like trio trouble because that's the way me and my friends usually act in the mall. I know it's petty, but that's how we seriously act in the mall. Then on to the big fight, episode 44 and 45 and 46. And this is kind of where I started my YouTube channel at for UnOrdinary. Like, you saw my reaction, I sounded like a whole idiot. You saw my second reaction to that. You know how I felt about that, but probably one of the most hypest chapters in the series, in my view, next to the finale, but we'll talk about that in a second. Like, this dude Arlo had what coming to him, and I was like so hyped about it. And like, I was like going batshit crazy and stuff. And I didn't have a camera for it back then, so whew, thank God. But the aftermath, we know that there was an article about Arlo getting his ass about to come out, so we knew that was about to happen. Then John's dad showed up, and when John's dad showed up, I was like, holy crap, this dude is John's father. I wonder what ability he had. Then I got hella disappointed when I saw that ability. And you will probably see a video in like the next hour or so about that. And my questioning about it. But we're just gonna leave it at that. Then after all that stuff was happening, we know John was still going to school and Serafina stood at his house. Then we get on to Serafina's quote unquote assault. So 68 through like 74. Like, when I saw Serafina lose her ability, I literally gasped when I saw that. I was like, holy crap, is he an actual cripple now? And I'm just over here just like, wow, like, this actually just happened. She got stabbed and she can't rewind the wounds. I'm just like, are we gonna get our first character, Steph? Then episode 70, when I saw that, Serafina was like in pain. It hurt my heart. But when John resorted calling Elaine and Arlo, oh man, oh man, oh man. I feel like, oh, episode 58, that was it. Okay, still the best anime scene of the year. Bitch, I live here. Best scene of the year. I've called it now, but let me get back on freaking track. So when he resorted calling Elena Arlo, when they say it at his house, I was like, okay. So this remind me of like one of the war jinx in the video games. But when they actually legit came to his house and to freaking get Serafina, I was like, what in the world? What has this come to? And I was just over here freaking out and stuff. I'm just like, wow. Then we see John use his ability again. And at this time, I still thought it was was it Shadow or was it Darkness? One of those two, but it was hella wrong. But I was like, holy crap. Then we get the mid-season finale at episode 76. And I was like, okay. So everything's pretty much back to normal from how we see it. No, we were wrong. We were so wrong. So this is like the starting stages of the Joker arc. Sorry, I'm so sick. But we figure out that John and Black get room together, and Black was being like a whole bitch about it. Then even Cecile tried to get information that Serafina's powers, like trying to destroy, quote unquote, fix the hierarchy, but in reality you're just fucking it up for everybody. Then we know like Serafina steps in against Bree, and we get one of the best characters ever, Evie. Oh my lord, this just trying to recall all the events is crazy. Then we get introduced to Junie. No, I take that back. After Zeke beat up John, we get introduced to Cecile. I mean, not Cecile. Who? What was her frick? Junie. That was her name. We get Junie, and I was like, I'm mad I missed recording for that video because I had so many dots on it. Like my biggest one was like she deserved a beating, but not to that extent. Like all she really did was hit her with a rock and push her down some steps, and that's just me. But then again, this is me we're talking about, so I probably gonna have different views from everybody. But after all that mess happens, we get and sorry I sound so jumbled right now. No. Crap, I can't speak today. No, after Junie hit her with the rock, we get the meeting with Keon, and oh my god, I ain't like this dude the moment I saw him. I'm being honest here, I ain't like him the moment I saw him. Or was it Nadia? No, it was Nadia. Okay, Serafina got off scot-free. Then we get the whole X-ray jank, and which is probably like one of my favorite arcs, just because we're just seeing like everything that was going on outside like Wellston, like outside the main characters. I always like them side stories. Like after seeing that, we see Remy take down Where's Waldo at, and we go back into like current times. Then we get a little bit of John's backstory, because as far as we know, Keon freaking destroyed this man. He ain't rehabilitated him like we thought he would, but y'all know how I felt about that one. I was hella pissed. So it was pretty interesting in my opinion. Then we get Joker. Well, Upside Down Tuesday first. We saw Upside Down Tuesday. I was like, holy crap, this really happened. And I'll be honest, Zeke did deserve that. I mean, the James Recheck died, he could like own the place, but at least he got put in his place. Then we got Tuesday and Junie, and again she did deserve it, but not to that extent. But we get the second part of X-Ray. We get Vulcan, and oh my god, it's on my character list, but I don't know an exact position. Like the character been in for like 2 episodes, and it already caught my attention. Like just because of how badass this character just came in and did their shit. Then we get the whole Serafina kidnapping arc. And oh my god, so much emotions happen. Like, all of them that kidnapped her deserved it. Oh my god, they deserved it. But at least someone was like, we're going a bit too far, we should stop. And Winky and Island like, no, let's keep going for it. I'm just like, yeah, y'all deserve what's coming to y'all. Arlen Lane stepped in, I was like, wow, that's crazy. Then like even before that, when Eisen got his ass whooped. Okay. In all honesty, Eisen kind of did deserve that shit. I'm being honest with you. He did deserve that shit. He deserved it. Like, the dude broke his wrist. Even though I said it back then, like, even though he kind of served it, now that I'm looking back at the chapters, like, dude freaking did anything he can to get information, and that is bullshit. It's like, it's assertive, but it's bullshit. So he deserved that. Episode 131, we got the reunion, and trust me, I was happy about that. Then we got the second part of it. That second part of the union, the second part of Nadia and Keon, which Nadia, I think she was just saying that she was lying just for a reason. But Nadia, John needs to freaking take her down. Like, try to give Serafina rehabilitation courses. That's bullshit. She ain't thinking nothing of it. Then we get the Blake versus John fight in the collaboration chapter, and oh my lord, that was woof. If you haven't seen that reaction, go see it right now to see how all of us felt about it. Then we get introduction to more characters. Cleo was her name? With Dizzy Punch. Then we see how low tiers actually really get treated, like in reality how they actually get treated. Then we are at 141, 142, and literally one of the most gorgeous characters in the series appear, Layla. Oh my god, you know I lost my shit when I saw that. God, she's gorgeous. But we got that, we learned that she works for Sadasai, and when she found out Serafina got her power taken, she went to it right away. That's why I call Big Sister Love. Then we going back to how things were before. Like John's preparing to freaking take down Remy. Which, guys, I'm being honest here. I know y'all gonna get on my ass with this again. She kind of didn't deserve it. Because if you guys think about it, she was legit the only one that went to John. Like, legit went to John about it. Like, y'all might say, oh, she went to understand her abilities, but at least she went to him about it and tried to, like, come up with a compromise. No, I was just like, I'm sorry, will you stop all this? No, Remy was just like, hey, we can negotiate this. Then we all know what happened there. Like, words came out, Ray got brought up, and that ended the whole conversation. Then we are at the season finale, episode 153, 154, and 155. Alright, time for my actual opinions about that fight that I couldn't say in the chapter. Okay, to start off, all three chapters, 20 out of 10. Like, they were godlike. The drawing, the amount of time taken, they were just godlike. But I was over here just praying that Remy gets out unscathed because, again, if you think about it, she ain't really do nothing wrong. I mean, she made a suggestion about jumping him, and y'all went to that, then say it was 4v1, but if you think about it, John would have had two abilities, so it would have been like, all these fights are unfair to begin with. Like, guys, I'm sorry, I put this with real life perspective. Like, if you're getting your ass beat, of course one of your people will come in and try to kick somebody else's ass for you. Like, that's how I see it. That's why I said that fight was fair. And it was technically fair. Even if it was like 4 versus 1, John had like 4 abilities, so technically it's fair. And they still got all their asses whipped, so I don't see what's the problem. But enough of me doing that. 153, we saw the beginning of the fight. I was like, holy shit. 154, we We see Blake and Eisen get their ass whooped. We got fried Eisen and like freaking Blake face punched in. Remy over here dying and stuff. Arlo jumps in. Arlo tells Holden to get Serafina, which I knew that was gonna happen because I knew she was gonna find out. Then 155. We just need to clap. We just need to clap for that one. Oh my god, so much stuff happened. My biggest thing is when Serafina found out, and I knew this was gonna happen sometime soon. But when she found out, she was heartbroken. Remy got destroyed again. Like, she got worse than Melly. Like, Remy probably is dead right now, which would be sad. Then Arlo, he didn't get the worst of it though, and that was getting me. Like, if out of everybody, Arlo got the littlest damage out of everybody. Like, he got the minimal damage. Like, if I'm gonna try to look back at it, like, he got literally the most minimum damage from it. Like, he broke his shield. He was bleeding. Like, his shield cracks again from John's beam. Like, literally, he barely. Like, he freaking didn't really get hurt that much compared to everybody else's wounds. Like, so Arlo got off scot-free. Like, his chest got shot, he got kicked in the face. And his face got slammed to the ground. Literally. Remy got shot up in the air, kicked to the ground, it looked like her face stomped in. Blake got his face literally punched in. Eisen got fried, and Arlo just comes out with like a little shot wound and some blood from his own ability. Like, come on now. Like, now I'm thinking about it, like, the fight was kind of a necessity. But I just feel like John could just went for Arlo about it instead of just, you know, just trying to take down the whole hierarchy. Because if you think about what he's doing, it's not really breaking the hierarchy. It's just causing minimum changes for right now. Because everybody's still under the impression that it's the hierarchy. And I think it's probably gonna go into totalitarian, not totalitarian, tyranny. Basically the same thing they have in New Boss Scene. So that's pretty much it for like chapter 1. I think this video is like hella long right now, but I just need to explain like a few things. So when I say it's the bad ending, I mean, I'm not saying it's bad like it's horrible. Like, you know how in video games you got the good ending, the true ending, and the bad ending. Like, I think the true ending could have happened if, not true, the good ending could have happened if like John did do what he do and just went straight for Arlo and told Serafina about his abilities. And like the true ending would probably be like John, I can't really think of that one. Probably like John like just took his place in the school and actually changed it for the better like Ray did. I think I see that true ending. In the bad ending, when John beats up everybody and Serafina finds out about his ability through that fight. That might be my bad ending. Like, you play Persona, like the Holy Grail, if you like, I think like if you set the offer from the Holy Grail, like you get the bad ending for Persona. If I can say it like that. That's what I meant by bad ending. And also, guys, I'm being honest here, I kind of reiterated this a whole bunch, but I don't hate John. Like, if that was the case, I probably would stop reading UnOrdinary. Like, I like his character. It's just the way he went out with his recent art just made me question some of the logic he's doing. You know? Like, it's not really hate. It's just a dislike for his the way he went with things and kind of his personality right now, because he came like a sort of like a psychopath, sociopath, just because what Arlo did. Like, if anything, I probably would be hating Arlo, but I can still see why he did the things he did. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep it at that. Like, I don't hate John. He's like my top 5 favorite characters in the series. I think top 10 favorite characters in the series. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. But oh my lord. This video probably is going on way too long. But I'm just gonna leave it there. If you like this video, hit the like button, comment your comments, just don't be a freaking asshole about it, about some of them. Like, I will debate with you. Like, if you ask Fertile Darkness or somebody about my opinions, they'll tell you. I will debate you. I will try to get some facts and stuff about it, but just don't be an asshole in the comments. Just be like, hey, I understand this and this, so yada yada yada. And I'll just be like, okay, cool. So we don't have, like, giant arguments in the comment sections. But I'm just gonna leave it at that. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. I will be doing gaming videos. TGS is this weekend, and I expect a good Guilty Gear and Grand Blue Fantasy Versus trailer, so y'all probably will see reactions to that. There will probably be a vlog about me moving into my new dorm, because I've seen some pictures of it and it's gonna look nice. I want to share that experience with all of you. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. So I'll end it here. I'll talk to you guys later. I'll see you in my next video. Peace.